I know I'm a young guy, but I'm very passionate about speaking to you today, very passionate about speaking to the exceptional inside of you, especially since we're in a society that reminds us so much more of our limitations versus our potential. How many with me on that? All of the accomplishments, everything that I was able to do, the reason I'm up here, the successes that I had, were all because of the greats that came before me. I'm a product of that. All the books I've read, all the people that took their time, love, and energy and invested it into me. So I'm really just standing on the shoulders of giants, like many of you here. I look forward to spending some time with you afterwards. We're going to do some Q&A. We're going to have some fun today. Everybody, with that, you want to have some fun today? Yeah? All right. Next, I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you, give you the official Holloway Holly Rock welcome inside my huddle. So you didn't realize is that as soon as I came up on stage, everybody here entered into my huddle. And inside my huddle, what we do is win. Inside my huddle, we share best and highest practices. In my huddle, we help call out the greatness in our teammates. And I am now your teammate. And as your teammate leader, I want to shift some of the energy in the room to the theme from this being a keynote speech to, hey, this guy's here to help us win. This guy's here to help us get better at what we already do very well. That's why I'm here. Not just while I'm up here. I'm not someone that just comes up and then just leaves afterwards. Like I said, I'm going to be sticking around. I'm here to help you win. And once you've entered into my huddle, ladies and gentlemen, we're teammates for life. Give your neighbor a high five and say, teammates for life. That's right. Teammates for life. In our own industry. That's right. We're going to have some fun. Teammates for life. In our industry, that was one of the highest covenants, to help be your teammate for life, even beyond the football field. Of all the leaders you've known in your life, chances are it's not the money they had or their status. Chances are the reason that they were a big leader and influence in your life is because how much they cared, how much service they provided. And as many of us know, the greatest teachers and leaders are also the best students. So I'm always pushing, striving, reaching, asking the bigger questions of myself. 学了中文3年多了, studying Mandarin Chinese for the last 3 years. But I wanted to share that personal side with you here today. Because more than just for your business, I want to talk to you today about life. And if you think about it, behind every business, behind every marketing campaign, what is there? There's people. World-class competitors who make the impossible happen. In our industry, we had a name for them. That name was called playmakers. Playmakers are the ones that come in early and stay late. Playmakers are the ones who throw a pass that shouldn't be thrown and the receiver will catch it. Playmakers are the ones who make a tackle that shouldn't be made. When a playmaker walks in the room changes. The odds shift. Expectation rises. Energy and synergy move. Negativity and cynicism is taken out. I'm talking to a group of playmakers. I'm talking to the best of the best. And today we're going to share in a fun, serious conversation about how that is done. I wanted to compete against the very best in the world. I too, like you, was a playmaker. I too, like you, have had to face certain things and overcome. I'm one of the only team of ones you've ever seen in your life. So the same number as I did. So now I'm the 16 captain of one, and now I got 3 people. So here we are. I can't get into practice. I'm one of the 36 is getting laughed at in the first day. And now I can't even eat with the team. So holding back those emotions, I stepped by and I watched people go and eat in front of me. I'll be your team captain. Everybody here gets number 36. And as your team captain of the walk-ons, I want to remind you that that is not an ending. In fact, that is a very powerful beginning. And I still get some resistance when I do a training on a vision because I have 5 steps to properly crafting one. People say, okay, Mr. 5 Steps, Mr. Vision, Mr. Steph Curry lookalike. You think that after these 5 steps that everything's just smooth sailing after that everything just becomes easy? No, I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that if I didn't have that vision in place, if I didn't properly craft that, I would have quit on the second day. When you have that in place, now you know why you have to get up at 5 a.m. and do a workout before everybody else. Now I know where to invest my time and energy and what I can't do because of the vision I'm heading towards. Because as a walk-on, if you're going through every day, going through that grind, going through running to get your food, going through getting laughed at every day, if you take all that to heart, if you take all that personally, if I did, I'd be one of the most miserable people walking around. So all the things that to many people were defeat mechanisms, I then flipped it and turned that into a strength. And I shared that with him. They all have the game balls of their past that they carry with them. And every single team, right now all the teams have the exact same record. They're all 0-0. They all got to find and invent new ways to win. Maybe you're already on track. Maybe you're already crushing it in your business. Maybe you're exactly where you want to be, where you're living your vision. Then the next step, which is so hard, and I learned the hard way, before you're actually in it and that's perfected, you've got to craft the next one. You've got to realize what that next level is for you. What is that scale? What does 10x look like? What is 2x or even 100x? But I really want you to step further into that. You would not be in this room if you were not a playmaker. You wouldn't. There's so many things that you did in your life that you had to overcome, that you had to, again, use your shirt as a napkin and run and eat your food and had your walk-on moments. I really want you to step into that, into your exceptional ability.
I'm just trying to follow the vision. These guys are great coaches. They're inspiring me to do this, and with their help, it's an easy project so far. Looking forward to a lot more success with you guys. Thanks for
Ken Trelongo, CEO of Trelongo. Well, I'll tell you what, hearing David inspiring, intelligent, great thought process, takes a lot of positives, a lot of negatives in their lives, turns it into positives. You can correlate that to anything from work to home to sports. Just a great motivational time, just really wonderful.
With the vision, when you have a vision of greatness, I'm telling you, there isn't anything you can't accomplish.